Today, I want to talk about God incidences. Those times when things happen and it's not a coincidence, it's a God incidence, and you get an opportunity. So we should live our lives with a ministry mindset, looking for opportunities to be used by God. And this last 2 weeks, I've had quite a few. And it's about being available and allowing God to break into your routine and to step out of it to minister or to speak to somebody else. Now, I had one, I got an appointment that I wasn't expecting. And when I went to that appointment, I met a friend. And we just sat and talked. And later we both said, actually, that encounter just shifted something that was going on with both of us. And it just lightened the load of that. It actually gave us both a breakthrough. And then I'd arranged to have coffee with somebody. And unfortunately, before I got there, the person I was having coffee with had to go because of a family situation that had arisen. And I still went for coffee, but I went somewhere else. And I met a person that I know really well, but we sat and had coffee, and she was asking me questions, and I was able to minister to her, albeit in a very small way. And then another incident was when I couldn't park outside the shop I was going to. And so I had to park somewhere else. And as I was making my way back to the car, I met somebody else. And I promised to pray for that person and their family. But if I'd not been open to those occasions, I would probably just have said hello and walked on, or not engaged in the same way. And so ministry is not about behind a pulpit a lot of the time. Ministry is what happens during the day. And God calls us to minister, to proclaim the gospel. Now, either we are open to that and we allow God to in a way, order our day so that an encounter is not a distraction or an inconvenience. It's actually an opportunity to share with somebody, to draw alongside somebody. And sometimes those are planned and sometimes they're not. And when they're not, we need to recognise who's broken into the day and how we can come alongside someone and be a help to them. So I just pray, Lord, that this week you would look for those God incidences, those times when the Spirit of God says, just stop a minute. I need to get involved in this situation and I need to use you to do it. And he won't be as blatant as that. He will bring people into your circle that need help, that just need someone to maybe just to sit with them for a while. And that we would embrace that, because that is God working in our world. In Jesus' name.